speed of the incoming runner match perfectly to the outgoing runner, so the batter never slows down. Mike Agostini, Hazley Crawford, Atto Bolden, Richard Thompson, Darryl Brown, part of Trinidad sprint history. The Turks and Caicos have their own hero, Delano Williams, World Junior Champion in 2012. The Bahamas, Derek Atkins, World Championship silver in 2007.
Just getting ahead of myself a little bit, Hubert. The mixed 4x4 debuting this year to close the show tonight. So that's still to come following the 4x100 for under 20 boys. So wherever you are across the Caribbean or across the world, we'll be spending a little additional time with you tonight, but it's all worth it. Bahamas, 2 finalists, 2 medalists in the 100 meters. Here's the full lineup: Turks and Caicos, British Virgin Islands, Cayman Islands, Bahamas, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados and Guadeloupe.
The Bahamas fast qualifies as well. 40.46 I recall, at 40.5 on my clock, with Carlos Brown under control. Didn't have to, cruised in. And of course no Bouagie and Pumi for Jamaica. This is the Bahamas. They've won in the 17 boys 4x1. Fastest qualifiers and with a fine team in the under 20s. Chance to win.
Chance to win for sure. Chance to level the score and send it to a decider with the mixed 4x4.
That's DeAndre Daly to the left and Carlos Brown to the right. Methinks that's an anchor leg battle in this 4x1s.
One that we missed in the 100 final with Daly, last year's champion, fall starting. In his semi-final.
Last sprint relay of the meet, under 20 boys 4x100 meters.
Oh, the Bahamian got left in the blocks and the race has been recalled. Wow. He twitched. The gun went. He expected a recall. It did not come and he got stuck.
High pressure on these boys in front of the home crowd as well. It's a joy to be here, Tony, isn't it? But it's pressure to deliver as well.
It's so much pressure, especially when you've seen the other relays just before you come and be so successful in front of this crowd. He must have heard the Jonkunu, everyone excited. I know that this team is ready and prepared, and so it probably required just a little bit more focus. We'll have to wait to see what the referee says.
Both boys on the picture, Daly and Brown, have kinesio tape peeking up from their pant legs.
Not a great day for him, Hubert. Anthony Zachary Evans, fourth in his 200 heat. Looked as if he felt something, thought he was hurt, didn't expect to see him at 4x100. And now the officials have a big decision to make.
Third in the 100 last year, only ran the 200 this season at this Carifta Games.
I suspect it would have to be a caution because the race was called back about 40 or 50 meters in, which means that the system did not detect a false start and that the race was only recalled because he had gotten stuck in the blocks.
Evans' heart rate goes down several points. Can calm down now.
An entire nation, Hubert,
On his shoulders.
was speaking about the heart rate.
Happiest man in the building, Zachary Evans.
He must regroup now.
Of course, I hear the voice of reason. Don't anticipate, just react. Kareem Street Thompson.
Here we go again. Cleanly away this time. Zachary Evans got up well for the Bahamas. The Jamaicans run a storming opening leg. Barbados go well too. Barbados, Jamaica, Guadeloupe on the outside. Jamaica with Shaquille Gordon down the backstretch, going quickly. Jamaica and Bahamas. The Bahamians running a quality third leg. It's Bahamas who will have the lead. Here's the final change. Carlos Brown with the baton. DeAndre Daly for Jamaica. Bahamas, Jamaica, Bahamas, Jamaica, Jamaica with Daly. Wins the 4x100 for under 20 boys. 39-36 on the clock. Disqualified in the semifinals of the 100 meters. DeAndre Daly produces a stormer to lead the Jamaicans to gold. What an ankle leg run.
Saw him running a 4x2 in February. Showed his real top speed. Here, Dunkley, Gordon, DeLong Kennedy runner-up, and DeAndre Daly put on a command performance. The Bahamians, the winning time 39.360 per second to that. That's a fine run. But Jamaica, kings of speed, 39.68 the time on corrected to, and that's still sub 40 in early April, and both teams big performance.
Carlos Brown shell-shocked, the 100 silver medalist, destroyed on the ankle leg by last year's Carifta 100 champion. Here's another look at it.
Baton pass, Dunkley to Shaquille Gordon. Great baton pass by the Jamaican team, and Barbados hustling on the backstretch as well. And here, the pass to the third leg, to the 400 runner-up on the outside. St. Kitts looking good as well, but here comes a brilliant third leg by the Bahamas. They come to the exchange before the Jamaican team, and then Daly turns on the jet, chases down. Brown working hard, but Daly undeniable today.
Has a look at his man DeAndre Daly. Here's the head-on shot. The Jamaican. Saying to Carlos Brown, I'm the man. That was exciting. 39.68 for Jamaica. Terrific performance from the Bahamas as well. 39.78. Trinidad and Tobago 40.83.
Great time in third, 40.83, but 1 second behind silver. Bahamas 39.78, and two teams on the 42nd. Jamaica win 39.68.
Just a dramatic performance.
This was a fantastic race. Jamaica showing depth in their under 20 boys, winning in scintillating style. Jamaica was up against Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago, Cayman Islands, Guadeloupe, British Virgin Islands, and they did an exceptional job. Jamaica continued to show that they are dominating track and field in the Caribbean. In the sprint area, it just shows that in the future, Jamaica will have depth because these young men are coming up and they're showing that they have the tenacity and they have the willpower to carry on the sprint mantle in the 100 and in the 200 meter. I'm just recapping some of these races because a lot of people did not get to see them, and the season hasn't started yet, so I'm just showing these to pick up where we left off. Some of them is 2023, some is 2024 races. I'm just showing you what went on because these guys are still around. Just waiting until the season get into high gear, then we have more current stuff to show. But this team comprised of Dunkley, Gordon, Prince and DeAndre Daly show that our 4x1 team might not be in trouble after all, because they did this in 39.68 seconds, which is not really bad for a Carifta team. However, the Caribbean is catching up because we can see where a lot of these young athletes is coming through. We see the Cayman Islands coming up and winning in the 100 meters also, the under 20. We see Bahamas have always been a threat, and we see Trinidad and Tobago coming up through the ranks also. So the Caribbean, even though Jamaica is the dominant force, but we can see over the years that the Caribbean is slowly gaining in confidence. A lot of them have built on what Usain Bolt have left off. Usain Bolt and Asafa Powell and Shelly and Fraser and Elaine Thompson and Sharika Jackson. All of these are inspiration to the young lads in the Caribbean, and they are taking this and going forward. So we are seeing that some of these races are so close. In the recent past, we have seen Jamaican team of us who gotten beaten in some of the 4x1 and this 4x2, like in the under 17 and in the under 18 and in some of those categories. So we know that the gap is narrowing. I must say, with this 4x1 race that the Carifta team ran, the United States male team should take a lesson or two from this, because I've seen several races where the United States team have fumbled the button really bad. That really cost them the race. But if you can look at this race, you see the button was smooth passing. The runner wasn't running up on each other. They had chemistry, and DeAndre Daly, that final leg, that young man showed how it is to anchor a race. He came from behind and ran his opponent down and passed him. But the only little thing with this is that when DeAndre Daly was going past him, he took his eyes off his lane and was looking over. And so often we see this where athletes have lost their focus, overstep the line, and all kind of things happen. Tunnel vision, finish the race. When you finish, you can do all the showboating you want, but I hope his coach would have talked to him where that was concerned. Alright, I know he knew that he had that one, but the showboating there wasn't necessary. But nevertheless, it was a good win. He showed speed, he showed good top end speed to track down that opponent. I must say, he wasn't really going fast, but to come from behind in any race, it is not easy, and DeAndre Daly showed that he has speed and he has talent. He was disqualified earlier in that race. He was the defending champion in the 100 meters, but he was disqualified. So him coming back and running the final leg of this 4x1, I guess he was just showing, say, listen, not because I was disqualified earlier, look at what I can do. So I think his ego have gotten the better of him there, and he was showing off a bit. But let's not take anything from him. The young man is talented. I hope to see these guys and even DeAndre Daly trying out for the senior team, because I think that he's very talented, and I want to see him get, with a good coach and where he can groom him and where he can teach him the trade of how to go even faster. Our 4x1 team over the years have suffered greatly since the departure of Usain Bolt. We have not really won in the senior division. But I hope that this World Championship coming up, Jamaica can get back to winning ways. We have a few guys on the senior team now, like Kishane Thompson, and we have Oblique Seville, and we have a few more guys who we should be able to take home a medal, even a gold medal. I'm being ambitious. The gold medal in the 4x100 meters at the World Championships. And I know it can be done because these guys have shown that they have the willpower and they have the talent to do so. The only thing that is consistency. I think that is beating the Jamaican team sometimes is consistency. Alright, with the 4x1 team, they need to be more consistent. They need to show more consistency and a hunger for it. The American team and other teams, when they go, the Chinese team have been doing well in the past few years. But let's get back to the Jamaican team. They need to show more hunger and they need to show that fire, that passion, that when they're on the track, I want to win at all costs, which is fair. Usain Bolt, when he goes out there, he will do all kind of foolishness before before he starts to run. But when he's hit the track, he said it's business and he always deliver. So I'm hoping that they are learning something from him, that we can move forward and we can move the mantle forward with these guys and continue the winning streak. The ladies have done well in the past, but they themselves have dropped back in the past few international races. But I'm hoping that they will pick up in the World Championships coming. I know a few of their stars, they were injured. I hope that they have gotten over it, and the 2025 season will be one of stellar and be one where we see all of these guys hitting top form and coming back and be healthy and ready to run fast. We know it can be done because they have done it already. We need to throw our support behind them. I know it's easy for the Jamaican public to tear them down when they are not winning. But let us use the same breath and build them up when they are winning. Help them to go forward, to win and do better. This is Sports Circle 345. Please remember to touch the subscribe button and touch the like button so that the algorithm will send this video out to more persons. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and we greatly appreciate what you are doing. Walk good, my friend. Until next time, God bless.